たちの首筋を優しくなれた初金を裏切ってもう牙のセンスがり追いかけた地獄へと向かってるとしても夢の続きが見たいなら終わりは何を差し出す悪魔はあなたさつやいた屍で道をつれこの壁の向こうに何がある幼き日々に憧れた真実がすぐそこにある屍の道の先に
Hey Johnny, could you come here for a second? Hey, come here real quick. Just know that I'm being your mom and I care about you. What you standing so far back for? Come here, let me look at your eyes real quick. I saw this commercial about pot and I just want to know, do you do it? You been smoking that shit? I thought we raised you better than that. God damn, boy, I thought we raised you better than that. I guess if you're gonna partake, invite your friends over here and you guys can smoke as much as you want. Who the hell you be smoking with and where you get it from? No, I'm not mad at you. I'm just a bit shocked. Oh, you ain't know your mama had it? Yes, sir. Right over here in my little stash. What is it that y'all call it? Zaza? But you go on now. You and your friends go and smoke as much as you want. But after this, you're grounded for a day. Mama ain't gonna turn you into no crackhead. Now, go and get my belt. I love you, Johnny. A good boy. I gotta whoop you because I love you, and then after that, I'm gonna roll one up. But
BB, I stand my grill out. Bitch, fuck you, cause he been up and out. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Fucking do. Bitch, my fucking stomach hurt. I'm fucking cramped. Get your ugly ass on my fucking face, bitch. That feels better.
Okay, baby. You're hitting them corners too goddamn fast. You need to slow this motherfucker down.
Mind your motherfucking business, bitch. Mind your motherfucking business, bitch. Fuck wrong with you, pussy asshole. Mind your business. Mind your motherfucking business. Mind your business, bitch. Mind your
Look at me. You can still see this, right?
Hands up.
Deal with your anxiety.
Just punch it down.
No.
Good.
Relax. Nothing has happened yet, son.
Whichever leg he got back,
If you respond on a what if, you will get in trouble.
You got it, just like that. That's
You
how
have
you
to
want
wait
be,
some time
right?
before you
Y'all
make that
do that.
decision.
Y'all
If you move too soon, move now, move just like you did, I'll abort and just hit you in your head. Stand back up. Move when you think you should move on this weapon. Do you understand? All right, let's go.
Good. Shine. Set up. Shallows. Good.
All right, let's step it up. Back up, quick. There you go. Back up. Yes. Big difference. You got it? It's not this. It's me. I'm the problem. Keep your eyes focused on the problem, not the distraction.
Sheesh. With that custom tissue paper. Y'all really don't know about that custom tissue paper Willie be doing. What size? That's a size 10. What's them shoes? That's Life's a Trip, baby. Personally, one of my favorite tapes done by him. You know what I mean? Laces obviously need to be to his satisfaction. Kid absolutely killed him. Sheesh. With that custom tissue paper. Y'all really don't know about that custom tissue paper Willie be doing. What size?
In business to people because I found out they were Patriot fans. I hate the Patriots so much.
That's petty as fuck.
The most
Gary.
petty.
When I get into meetings to close on deals and contracts, I get really nervous. Like I want him to take me seriously. So, what do you guys suggest?
Well, I believe you should have a little bit of anxiousness when it comes to that, but what you have to do with that fear, I got an acronym for fear, and it's face everything and rise, or fear everything and run. It sounds like right now you're being afraid of everything and running, but you just need to rise to the moment. You're supposed to get goosebumps when you're about to close a deal. You're supposed to feel like you got to take a shit. You know what I mean? You're supposed to feel something in your stomach. So I just think that's rational anxiety. I don't think it's anything wrong with that. You just got to use that fear as fuel.
The other place that I think is an interesting place to go is this is a self-esteem issue too. Like it's your own self-doubt being imposed on you, something that might not even be coming out of their eyes. Let me give you a really good piece of advice on this because that's exactly what I thought it was. And this has really worked for a lot of my team that wasn't good at selling and now is good at selling. Never make a decision for the other party.
Or
And value is subjective. Do you know that I lose way more pitches than I win? Me, Gary, right?
Wow.
And here's the funny thing: when I lose them, I just blame them.
It's your loss.
I mean that. I mean it. Like, you just have to understand, like, there's a million reasons somebody's going to say yes or no. Some people may give you the business because they're trying to diversify their vendors.
Yeah.
Good for you. You deserve it.
Yeah.
And you know what? You're not going to apologize for it.
Nope.
Right? Some people might have liked one thing you said. Somebody might have not liked something you said. I've not given business to people because I found out they were Patriot fans. That's real. I have not given people business in the past because even though I thought they might be the right choice, I hate the Patriots so much.
That's petty as fuck.
The most
Gary.
petty, but it's my one place. The Jets are my religion.
Yo, imagine somebody suing Gary because of sports bias.
You know, like, here's what I would say. You have to understand that them saying no to you isn't because you stink or because you're not good enough. It's because there's a million variables that go into somebody saying yes to a vendor. One of the reasons I never get too big on myself is when I win, I also know it's variables.
Damn right. Just as simple as this person fucked with my idea, this person didn't.
100%. They thought you were funny. They thought you were sweet. They thought you were smart as fuck. There's a million variables, but the market decides, but it's not a direct indicator on who you are as a person.
Not at all.
It means your business at that moment for that person. The reason I can deal with negative comments is people haven't contextualized everything. The reason you can deal with not getting the business is you don't go home and say, I suck, I should go back and get a job, I wasn't good enough. You need to realize it was the serendipity of the moment.
Yeah. What's the stock market?
What?
What's the stock market?
What did you just say?
What's the stock market?
What's the stock market?
I don't know.
What are you, fucking poor?
I'm an art major. What is it?
What's the stock market? Oh
No,
my
seriously, babe, what is
fucking god.
it? I just want you to explain.
The internet. You know about the internet?
Yeah.
You know about graphs?
Yeah.
Charts?
Yeah.
Idiot.
What is it?
What is it?
And we gotta push people to do something big and do it right now.
I have to say, I am proud of Brother Cube for the words that he gave because it was right on point. 1, we do not trust the president. Doesn't matter who it is. 2, we do not trust his government. 3, we will get nothing unless we demand it. Period. No begging. No more begging. No, we are not going to just simply vote if you choose to vote. If you choose to. Again, you can't sit here and try to shame somebody into voting. So no, if you choose to vote, fine. Whether if you're Republican or Democrat, truly is irrelevant. I mean, really, it's becoming quite an irritant now for those who don't really know the basics in politics. It doesn't matter which set you claiming because that's what you're doing. Rep your party, bang your set, because nothing but Republicans and Democrats, you nothing but Bloods and Crips with ties and suits on. You banging on people harder than Bloods and Crips do. Yet you want to criticize what other people are doing and you're not giving a good example. So go ahead and do whatever it is that you choose. Demanding land. And then, of course, the monetary side of it. But land has to be included in what is demanded. There has to be the agenda. The reason why you're not hearing Jewish people talking blatantly out loud all over social media about their agenda is because they are so strategic in how they move. They know exactly what to do because they've been doing it for a long time. That's why they're able to pretty much run politics, because they've been doing it. They are quietly using their agenda, bringing it to the people. Whichever candidate, whoever becomes president, they're going to bring it to that person and propose it to them with a certain amount of money. And whoever becomes president is going to meet and fulfill the needs of the Jewish community and the LGBTQ community. They're doing it too. We have to do the same thing. Plain and simple. It's really that simple. Anybody, like you said, anybody who's telling you to vote without demanding anything for it is suspect and should be looked at. So that's called being pimped. Matter of fact, that's worse than being pimped. So let's not fall under that umbrella anymore. Last thing I'm going to say, when it comes to us coming together, we have to do this as a united front, and also vote for your congresswoman. If you want to use your vote, vote locally. Mayor, city council, school board, use your vote for that. Locally is very effective. Make sure you vote locally. Don't forget about everything that's going on in your city and in your state just because of the national election. Make sure you vote locally. Also, the congressmen, once you vote them in, they are the ones who hold the power collectively. So know who you're voting for when it comes to Congress if you choose to vote. But don't just get focused on the commander-in-chief. It's really our time, man. So it's time to organize. Let's make it happen. And really don't trip, because the reality is we have to do something for ourselves regardless. That's the point. The overall point is we have to do things for ourselves. That's really where it is. That's why every time people are yelling up and down, vote, 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 vote. We've been voting for a long damn time, dude. I've voted twice in my life since I have been old enough to vote. Period. And I know exactly how effective or ineffective it truly is. Again, don't base yourself off of anyone else's choice, whether they choose to vote or not. Do you, because once the person becomes president or remains president, either way, the work still stands. We still have to do the work, period. So really get ready to do the work, which is voting us, the people, to come together, unite, and do something for ourselves. We're not going to sit here and beg white people to do it for us anymore. Stop crying about it. It's over. It's time for us to come together and make it happen, period.
All you scared to death Negroes.
For you. You a businessman. I'm sure you've done business with people you don't like.
Facts.
But it was mutually beneficial, right?
Right.
So you do it. That's how we need to approach politics. You don't exclude the Republican because he's a Republican.
Right.
And you don't automatically endorse the Democrat because he's a Democrat. You listen to them both and you choose the one who has an agenda that is closely aligned to the one you're trying to push.
But what if they're only pushing personality? What if
That's the problem, Nick.
Right.
Personality means I got to like you.
Right, right.
Do you understand? So Obama got elected by black folks
because we liked them.
Because we liked them. I don't need to like you to do business with you. If I got to strike a deal with Donald Trump for black empowerment, I'll strike a deal with Donald Trump, because what I'm not looking for is a black president or a black governor or a black mayor. I'm looking for black power. Stop confusing the personality with the power. We have to get out of this mindset, Nick, that says I have to like you in order to vote for you.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
Play like I was a cheater. We want the top zebra for the stripes and did up. Used to pour 8 up in my leader. Every time we read up, relapsing off of every cup. Government want us stuck, drugged up, hey, put that cup up. They like top he woke up. Give him more work so he can lose what he don't work for. This shit that I stand for and stand bout, I go in the dirt. That's why I stand out, I never shut up until they put me up. Why the fuck would I start lying for? Do the research, nigga, look it up. Call my blood, my hoodie up in a Billy truck, living glorious. Victorious, bigger than life, like Pop got thug love. We might be cut from the same tree, cause I speak the shit they scared of. Scared to talk about, what's to talk about? They gon' kill. Nigga, I'm the same nigga, they don't walk down. But I'm a positive now. Them niggas shit gon' bring it down. Hear me out, I ain't chasing no clout. You sow what you reap, I've been reaping what I've been sowing. When you fuck fuck you, get her DNA, so I ain't on. I told my mama I don't know what's going on, I'm growing. Maturity and prosperity, that's
What they did was they gave me an advance, and they got my vocal cords replaced with auto-tune. It was a very risky procedure, and you know, it was scary, you know. I was nervous, but it came out successful. And hold on, let me show you how it works. Basically what I do is I tap on this tooth 5 times, and then you see it's lit up now. That means it's working, you hear it? Woo! Woo! Yeah, big bag! So yeah, now my voice is auto-tuned. And then, you know, everything I say is auto-tuned. You know, it helps me perform easier. You know, just going insane, bro. But I can still turn it off, though. And now my voice is back.
And expansion.
$250. If you were hoping to get your hands on that lightning bottle this weekend, because we all need it, well, you'll have to wait just a little bit longer because that product already sold out. Tesla says orders are expected to be shipped in late 2020, Joe.
Please, entrepreneurs, please, CMOs and CEOs that watch this video, please understand what Tesla did today with tequila is what I yapped about in this other video that I'm sure the team's now splitting. I think BMW has permission to make headphones that we would all buy because the logo's cool and matters, and we think of them as an engineering company that could make good shit. 99% are like, no, BMW makes cars. I'm in the business of BMW can make headphones. It's brands that have established something enough to have permission to do something that makes sense within that same target demo, just executed in a different product or service. 8 years ago, Apple could have came out with a sneaker and fucking won. They were cool so they could enter, and then they innovated, which is their DNA, and then you would have said, oh my God, what are they gonna come out with next? I think that BMW and Porsche and Mercedes should be going into other sectors. Why should Braun be the biggest razor in the world? Like, I would buy BMW's razor. You know, you gotta think about where you have permission to hedge. I've been on this, I believe in this, I want you to believe in this, take advantage, build brand, expand in unique and interesting ways.
I don't know who mother need to hear this, but your son dick game crazy. That shit crazy, ma. Woo! You did that? Yes, shut it. I don't know.
Get folks with the cashmere.
Yes, sir. I know what the fuck going on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's
my
up?
nigga King Von, my nigga Paulo Jeans, motherfucking man.
Stretch guy.
We back with another reaction.
Chocolate.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the, you know,
the queen.
Yeah. What you was doing with that though? What y'all was doing with it?
Shit, doing our job. Ain't that funny?
She just want my love, so she gon' love me. I got them all white Bezos on my and you know my boxers PSD. I might just.
All right, let's clarify something. ADHD is not. I'm gonna write this email. Oh, look, a squirrel. It's more like, I'm going to sit down and write this email. Wait, I should probably brush my teeth before I do this. But now that I'm in the bathroom, I'm realizing that I forgot to take my medication. So now I'm going to take my medication. So I get my little pill cutter out, but then I realize I don't have anything to take my medication with. So I have to go downstairs and get a cup. As I'm getting a cup, I realize that I haven't made any coffee yet. So now I need to make coffee. And then I look over at the dishes and I see that they're dirty, which somehow reminds me that I need to do a load of laundry. So I go downstairs and do a load of laundry, come back upstairs, completely forget what I'm doing. But don't worry, coffee has a smell. So I remember that I was making coffee. Finish making my coffee, realize we don't have creamer. Oh crap, I should make a note that we need to go get creamer at the grocery store. No, wait, focus, gotta go upstairs. Take my pill with my coffee, but leave my coffee in the bathroom. Still haven't brushed my teeth. Get back to the office, sit down to write that email. What the heck was that email about? I don't know. Oh, by the way, I'm still not wearing pants. And instead of doing anything, I'm gonna make a TikTok.
Shotgun. Murray, out of the pocket. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. Murray heaves it downfield. It is. Oh, it's caught. It is caught. DeAndre Hopkins. Miraculous. It's Murray magic. And DeAndre Hopkins is the man who comes away with it.
He went over the top of Tre'Davious White. Jordan Poyer came in late. He's got Micah Hyde on his back and catches it and possesses it all the way through. Look at those hands. We keep hearing about those 6X gloves that he wears for his large hands. How about how large and strong those hands are? You remember before the snap, I worried about Kyler Murray moving around too much and taking up too much time. His movement created an opportunity, and he threw it to the end zone to give him a chance before the...
Move quickly. Look at me. You can still see this, right? Hands up. Deal with your anxiety. Just punch it down. No. Good. Relax. Nothing has happened yet, son.
Whichever leg he got back,
if you respond on a what if, you will get in trouble.
You got it, just like that. That's
you have to wait some time before you make that decision. If you move too soon, move now. Move just like you did. I'll abort. It just hit you in your head. Stand back up. Move when you think you should move on this weapon. Do you understand? Now, let's go.
Good. Sign. Set up. Shallows. Good.
All right, let's step it up. Back up, quick. There you go. Back up. Yes. Big difference. You got it? It's not this. It's me. I'm the problem. Keep your eyes focused on the problem, not the distraction.
Microsoft love you. Sony love you. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for saying it.
Hey, what do you think about the new PS5? Have you got it yet?
Yo, listen, I'm gonna break it down for you guys.
Yeah.
Serious, real shit.
Yeah.
Consoles, guys, it's 2020.
Yeah.
Microsoft love you, Sony love you. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this.
Yeah.
Fuck Xbox.
Yeah.
Fuck PlayStation. Stack your bread and buy a fucking PC.
Yeah.
Buy a good machine, a big fucking, you know.
Don't waste my intellectual power on dumb shit. I will always get irritated when you ask me some dumb shit. This is ridiculous. Don't waste my intellectual power on dumb shit. I will always get irritated when you ask me some dumb shit.
Can we turn the lights off? Lights, please. Good job, Frank.
Frank.
we actually have been honored by Nike themselves to let you run the pair of the Jordan event. You know, one like brand new shoes that are premiere off
I was in the supermarket and I saw a gallon of water for $2.89, and I went further down the aisle and I seen another gallon of spring water for 59 cents. And I just know that if you put that in these two different cups that we have in front of us, that I wouldn't know the difference between what spring it came from. You know, but Poland Spring has conditioned us to spend more for their brand than the other brand that I saw, and when I got back, I told Chris at the time, me and Chris Lighty was working closely together, he was managing me, and I said, I want to sell water. And he was like what? I said, I want to sell water. He's like, to who? I said, everybody need water. Like, you know, it might have been an easier concept for him if I said I wanted to sell liquor.
So how you come up with vitamin water, different flavors?
Well, that actually, I came across it here in Los Angeles, in the gym on Sunset Boulevard. I was working out, and I came across it, and I kept the actual bottle.
So you bought the company?
No, so I ended up having about almost 10% of it.
And it was sold to Coca-Cola for you made $100 million?
Well, 4.1 billion they actually sold the company for. I did pretty good. I had a non-disclosure agreement, so I couldn't actually say exactly how much I made, but I can show you all my.
My head sloppy. Everything I do, they gon' steal and copy. Watch me, I'ma beat it up like Rocky. Top me, baby girl, suck me up and top me. I'ma grab a towel, cause I like my head sloppy. Everything I do, they gon' steal and copy. Watch me, I'ma beat it up like Rocky. Top me, baby girl, suck me up and top me. I'ma grab a towel, cause I like my head sloppy.
You're thinking about buying a car. Let me give you a new idea. Don't. There's so many shared ride services today, even when you have to leave the city. You can rent one. Cars cost a fortune in maintenance and insurance and just the amortization, which means as they go down in value, you're losing money. Let's say I paid $25,000 for it. 2 years later, it might be worth only 12. I hate cars. When my lease came up just a year ago on a Mercedes diesel, a beautiful SUV that was 2 years old, and I'd hardly ever driven because I used so many shared ride services, the dealer called me up and said, Kevin, your lease is coming up. I've got a brand new car you're going to love. I said, I'm going to pass. I'm going to drive this puppy back to you and wave goodbye to it. And now, I don't own it anymore. I use my phone to call Uber or Lyft, and they take me around the city. I save a fortune. I feel good about it. I hate cars. Even if you use a car every day to get to work, it's still cheaper to use a shared ride service because you can choose the level of luxury you want. You can share the ride with somebody else. I know people that go miles for only $8. They're taking advantage of a system that's actually democratizing the cost of transportation. Why aren't you? The whole idea is pay off your debts by not buying stuff you don't need. You don't need a car. You're working in a city where you can either take the subway or basically use a shared service. Try both. But don't get stuck parking $25,000 into a car. I don't need it. Why should you?
You have to live life as an
I look better, I feel better. I look like 2020 Kaepernick, I kneel better. In Malibu with my new shorty in a teal sweater. Hoping I can find some steak and fries, you know my meal's better. It's crazy that they never want me to with it. I've been showing love since 2010, I began in it. GD family, but my niggas die on the fin with it. No matter what I'm going through, I shine on these damn bitches. You know I shine with a grin with it, I fuck with it. Only kid from Cleveland with blueprints that really with it. I don't care how old I'ma get, no, I'm getting bucks and shit. I'm smart enough to jug, never needing no luck for shit. Hey, and I've been killing it with these rats for real. Shit, that's no cap for real. Might just sign a mass appeal. Hop up on that ether beat, show them both that they trash for ass for real. Hop in this business with my gonads of steel. Hey.
What? Seriously?
What?
This is... I'm sorry, I just don't get how you listen to this kind of music.
What do you...
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Is that challenging you? Intellectually?
I'm not trying to be challenged, dude.
What's the meaning behind the lyrics? I mean, where's the wordplay? Where's the metaphors? J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, Classic, Open So Many Doors, Logic. This is a really good one by him. Ring, 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 ring.
What the like?
What's your problem?
So what's the difference between him going ring, ring, ring?
I thought you might ask that. It's a metaphor, Jack. You have to understand when Bobby is saying that.
Who?
Logic. He's coming from sort of a different dimension. He's sort of looking down on us and extending a hand with his words and saying, you know, let me lift you up. That final ring, and you heard that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the wake-up call. What? Seriously?
What?
Whipping the yam, whipping and flipping the yam. Turning her brick to a lamb, re-rocking the dope. Soon as it get off your boat, keeping it soft like a meat. Go to my link.
Drop the album! Drop the album! That's all you gotta do! All you gotta do is drop the album! Drop it today! Drop it today! Drop it today!
She made me stutter. And her friends, they thick. I wanna. She walked past me. Look at that. Cause she thick. She made me stutter. And her friends, they thick. I wanna.
He's a kid.
Well, no, this is my older one. He's 22.
He's a fucking kid.
Yeah, he's a fucking kid.
22's a fucking kid.
Okay.
It's hard when you're the parent because you want him to be settled and in a good place and you love him. 22's a kid. The cliche thing like a mom of a 22-year-old is worried about, it's dramatically less of an issue than I think you would realize. He's a kid.
Well, no, this is my older.
Here's what it actually feels like to die. First, you'll lose all thoughts and desires. Then your senses will start to go, starting off with thirst and hunger, then your sight will go, and the last to go is your hearing and touch. As you become too weak to breathe, you'll start hearing a strange noise in the back of your throat. This is known as the death rattle, and when that happens, buckle up. Because you're about to leave your body for the first time. Your life will flash before your eyes as your body exits the physical world. Then you'll follow the light through the tunnel and die.
The Sunrise the Divine, y'all gonna like it today. Today's Sexual Education Day. Nah, but really, we talking about sexual energy part 1. Okay, before we even get into the teachings, let me let you know that this book behind me has changed my perception of how we use our sexual energy. And I do have this book digitally, and I am willing to share it for free. So if you want it, just send me your email. Now, please know that I'm doing this on TikTok and Instagram, so a lot of y'all might send an email. So if you send an email, just trust I'm gonna get it to you in time, okay? It's just a lot of people that's gonna send me their email, okay? But yeah, we're gonna talk about how do we utilize our sexual energy, how we're supposed to utilize it, and things we can do to bring us back in more balance and harmony with ourselves and with our partner with our sexual energy. So go ahead and like and share. Sexual energy part 2. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the fellas because we need it the most. We need these lessons the most, okay? So one thing we need to get through our head is we have to stop ejaculating so much and so unconsciously, okay? There's so much power we lose when we ejaculate. Society teaches us to ejaculate so often with all the sexual stuff that's been pushed on us. I'm talking to myself too. The reason being is because our body takes so much energy to recreate and regenerate this sperm. And also, when you're intimate with a partner, when you ejaculate, you kind of drop the ball. It's like a back and forth hot potato thing that y'all doing, and when you ejaculate, you drop the ball. You stop the buildup of power. By power, I mean momentum. Now, in this book, it's taught us a lot of exercises that we can practice in order to help prevent ourselves from ejaculating a lot, okay? Go ahead and check for part 3. To recreate and regenerate sexual energy, part 3. So look, fellas, I was explaining to you last time how you want to retain your semen, and I was explaining a couple reasons why. Okay, look, and here's another reason. So when we continuously practice reserving our semen, right? When we stop caring about that quick nut, that extreme burst of pleasure, and then it's done, we start to practice what they call a valley orgasm. Now, a valley orgasm is a slow and steady buildup, right? And trust me, fellas, when you master this, it will feel 20,000 times better than that one quick nut that you're always so used to busting that you're eager for. Just take a look at this paragraph right above my head. A man who masters this method will find his sexual life enhanced, that he will feel a revolution has occurred in his life. Now, the book goes into more details than I will, but just trust me on this. I'm talking from experience. I wouldn't call myself a master yet. Sexual energy, part 4. Okay, fellas, so I say all that to say, slow down. Take your time. Breathe when you in your interactions with your partner. Remember my whole Kundalini series? Use your imagination. This goes hand in hand. When you master your sexual energy, you'll learn how to direct your Kundalini. This goes for everybody, okay? Not just males, but females as well. But yeah, fellas, slow down. More foreplay. We moving too fast for the queens, all right? Take your time. This is a marathon, not a sprint, okay? Breathe, touch, sync eyes, eye contact, eye gaze. Ask your partner what she likes, okay? Basically, add some water to your fire, okay? Calm it down. Take it easy, and you're doing amazing. We still not done. Like for part 5. Sexual energy, part 5. Okay, so now that we got it out of the way, let's go back to talking to everybody, the queens and the kings. So one of the major problems in our society right now is we're only connecting from our lower chakras. The thing is, we need to connect from more than just our lower reproductive areas. You see our people right here? You see those lines right there where their privates are? Those are the only places we've been connecting. We must also connect at a heart space level and at a head space level, at a mental level. We must take the time to cultivate all of these connections with our partner, so that way we can get the full benefits of our sexual interaction with our partner. We are the yin and yang. We are the magnets. We are the sun and the moon. So the key is finding a balance within ourselves and then with our partner. Notice the yin and yang is always balanced, and this is what we... Sexual energy, part 6. So check it out, y'all. Now remember, I said we must find balance within ourselves and balance within our partners. Take a look at them. Like I said, we got to connect at the spiritual, mental, and physical level. Now when we do this, we create this circle, this cycle. It's the same cycle that you've seen on the cover. See how they're connected at their heads and they're connected at their feet. Now when we do create this balance and harmony, we create a cycle of force. You know how the yin and yang spins in a cycle? That's how you and your partner's sexual energy will form and start to rotate. Or more so, it'd be like this. But with this energy, and when you are able to harness it and work with it with your partner, the things you can do are limitless. The main thing is, this is really strong energy to manifest with, okay? So when you're using your sexual energy properly, you can manifest things. You can manifest more than a baby. You can manifest anything, and watch how much quicker they come. That's how you and your partner's sexual energy will form and start to rotate. Or more so, it'd be like this. But with this energy, and when you are able to harness it and work with it with your partner, the things you can do are limitless. The main thing is, this is really strong energy to manifest. Sexual energy part 7. Yo, when I tell you this alignment shit is just not made up and this manifestation shit is just not made up, that's just what it is. It's real. Check this out. As I was sending the book out, The Sexual Energy, Cultivating the Male Energy, you know, I actually had a thought, man. I need to get my hands on that female version, because I know it was mainly a lot of queens that watch my videos too. And then boom, a goddess drop in my inbox like, hey, is this the female version of the book? So look, y'all, if you already sent me your email, don't trip. I'm gonna send you this version of the book. It'll take a little while. If you haven't, send me your email and I'll send you this version too. Now, male and females should read both versions, okay? Oh, and just so you know, I'm putting all y'all's email on my mail list. It took way too long to do every single person individually, okay? So y'all all going on my mail list. If you don't like it, unsubscribed. And we're gonna start a book club where we can meet up on Zoom and talk about it. Peace. Sexual Energy Part 8. Wow, you know, I sent out a lot of books. Wow, you guys are on it. I'm really proud that you guys are really on it. But anyways, let's get right to it. One of the questions I seen was, how exactly do you manifest with your sexual energy with your partner? So check it out, check it out. It's all about your intentions. So let me tell you, let me take it to me. So look, personally, when I'm with my partner, before we even get started, I let them know like, hey, let's not just waste this energy, you know? We have that conversation. Like, let's set some intentions. What do we wish to manifest in our life? Sexual in our life, you feel me? What do we wish to bring about, like individually and collectively? And as we set intentions, right, boom, get to your little foreplay. Boom, 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 boom. Take it easy, build up the energy, boom, boom. Now the key is, while the energy is flowing and growing and all of that, you're using your imagination and your visualizations to clearly see what you want while in motion. Sexual Energy Part 9. So like I'm saying, while you in motion with your partner, not only do you want to be attentive to your own energy and your partner's, you want to use that imagination, visualization to hold what you want to manifest in mind. Now look, I'm not here to tell you what to manifest, but listen, I know all of y'all, some of y'all are hella active. Can we please use some of our energy to manifest heaven on earth a bit faster, okay? Now, don't just be selfish, think about you. Think about the earth too, cause shout out to her. But anyways, the key to it is holding this vision while you're cycling your energies through your partners, through yourself and through your partner, because it's an energy cycle. We're gonna get deeper in the cycle in the next part actually. But yes, y'all, utilize this when making love and watch how much quicker your manifestations will come to you. Sexual Energy Part 10. Okay, since I've started this series, this question has came up the most. Does it still work the same if I'm homosexual or a part of the LGBTQ community? Now, before I answer this, let me put some disclaimers, because we know this is a sensitive topic. I move from a place of unconditional love and judgment, so, you know, work with me. And I'm working on my verbiage to not offend anybody, all right? So I'm going to attempt to answer your question, and if I happen to say something that may be ignorant, please don't attack me, just inform me of my ignorance, okay? We all growing together. So, does it work the same? Okay, so regardless of who you're attracted to or what you identify as, you still hold masculine and feminine energy in your body, right? It doesn't matter who you like or what you identify as, you're still born with masculine and feminine energy inside of you. We gotta keep talking, like for part 11. Sexual Energy Part 11. Okay, so like I was saying, this is what I'm hearing. Regardless if you like the same sex or you date the same sex, or if whatever you identify as, you have masculine and feminine energy inside of you that you must balance out regardless. So the number one thing is you still have to balance out your inner masculine and feminine. Second, what I'm hearing is, even if you're with the same sex, you could still harmonize your guys' energy together, right? But it won't be the same as, you know, an opposite sex couple. Not saying that it's bad or worse, but just saying there is certain reactions that the male and female anatomy set off within each other, right? It's like the magnet, the plus and the minus, you feel? Magnets kind of just naturally attract. We not done yet. We got to go to part 12. Sexual Energy Part 12. Okay, so like I was saying, when the male anatomy and the female anatomy harmonize their energies, there's a certain set of natural reactions that just takes place because they were created to favor each other, like literally the yin and yang. You see it? Now, when you're with the same-sex partner, like I said, I'm not saying your guys' energy can't harmonize and you won't create an energy cycle. You will, you can, but it won't be the same, which is okay. Sexual energy, okay, because it doesn't have to be the same. The main thing is, regardless of your identification or your preference, you still should harmonize your energies. A lot of our reflections that are in this community told me that they feel discriminated against, especially when it comes to this type of stuff, and that shouldn't be the case because we're all out here just attempting to create inner balance. Now, like I said, don't see me as the greatest master of them all, and also do your own research and come to your own conclusions as well. Okay, sexual energy part 13. Okay, another question I got was, what about casual hookups or people you don't really care about or people one night stands, yada yada yada. So here you go. Now let me first by saying I don't want to claim it wrong to just have like a one night stand or casual sex with some random person, you know. You do you, you know, no judgment. But what's literally happening is, you know, most of the times when these cases, you're only connecting at a level where your reproductive energies are. There's no heart connection and or head connection. So simply put, you will exchange energies. It's like see it as a computer when you link up computers. Y'all will exchange everything that's on y'all's computer, but the experience won't be as great as it could possibly be, okay? I'm telling you, with this heart connection and with this mind connection, your sexual experience and orgasm experience will be next level. Not saying you can't have a great time without those connections, but it's just nothing like it, you feel me? Let's grow. Sexual energy part 14. Okay, so even though I said what I said about the one night stands, listen, regardless if you with your one night stand or you just only hook up with your partners, your boyfriend, girlfriends, there is something you need to know. So everybody we have sex with, we literally attach, like imagine an HDMI energetic cord, boom, boom. So if you're very active and you have multiple partners, you have a lot of cords attached to you. So what I like to do every couple months, just to give my body a sexual energy part, a full energetic reset, is I like to take a cleansing bath, you know, herbal remedy, get your herbals, your oils all in there. And then on top of that, after that, I like to have a meditation where I envision all the cords. I envision myself cutting all the energetic cords with scissors. We must clear ourselves of all of our sexual attachments, okay? Because what you don't know is when you go on about your life, you guys are still sending and receiving energy from each other. So you gotta cut it.
If she throw it back for a nigga, if she throw it back for a nigga. Like a Mary. Billie Jean.
Dior. I'm in the stores. When it rains and pours, she let the wind in her.
If she throw it back.
We don't have a jacuzzi.
Can you believe that? Can you believe we don't have a jacuzzi?
We don't have a jacuzzi.
Can you believe that? Can you believe we don't have a jacuzzi?
That you have your hands in so many business opportunities. What do you think is the key to your productivity?
Gratitude for sure. And I think 99% of things don't matter. So that allows me to not get bogged down by anything. And I'm a big fan of juggling 46 balls and being okay with 9 of them dropping versus only trying to hold up one and making sure it doesn't drop. So a disproportionate comfort with failure, enormous gratitude, and a perspective on what it all means in the scheme of things, period.
Given
shit ain't going well, haven't made $1. Yeah, nigga, for I need my product, my guala. Shit ain't going well, haven't made $1. Yeah, nigga, for
Government giving us PS5 money. I'm gonna take that 600, make it LLC money. Psych, haha, it's QP money. Somebody tell the government that that's QP money. The government trying to be sneaky like the QB running. And somebody tell Giuliani that I heard him fart. I had a PS5 in my e-shopping cart, but it would not let me check out. Soon as I'm stimulated, I'ma re-up. You got Obama runs, you know that I need them. You got Burt 10s with the M523, I need them. Trump is withholding the PlayStation 5. I'm in the White House, like where does he keep them? They like, sir, are you a part of this tour group? With the stimulus check, I'm gonna get water like the bottles in your room. This is self-help alert meme. If you got water bottles in your room, take them out, keep your room clean. She thought my last name was Giuliani cause I'm rude. Don't know no true religion cause that boy is never truthy. Chump, where are the PlayStation 5? Chump, where is the COVID vaccine? I'm at a Trump rally, Glock with a beam. But everybody else got an AR.
I once made a video where I cold call people for customers. To get the first 10 customers, you have to grind. Just reach out to every single person. Roll up on people and be like, hey, will you buy my stuff? Yeah. There was one customer. So you just have to ask. Go to every single person in the world that will possibly buy your thing and ask them to buy your thing.
But I'll play it for y'all, cause it ain't number this. I think I had this before anybody here got the song, but hey, this is my version. Yeah, they gonna come out though, so. I got different type of niggas.
First of all, I drip, I'm splashing like a tub. I got different type of niggas, a lawyer and one a thug. He get hot off my vibe, but that bitch, he kinda buzz. Street nigga, D nigga, up in Houston, he the plug. Bust that ass and shake it, hit the splits up on the sofa. He say you don't never listen, cause the money got my focus. Bitch, I'm better with no makeup, when I rock it, I'm a token. Maybe Prada, Gucci, loafers, and Dior, this pussy golden. Who testing me, who checking me? I eat these bitch like pedigree. He heard just told me elderly, I gave him bad like charity. Rock bitches not integrity, I'm dropping, but it's barely. Real bitches back to style on the front line. We eat it up like it's drum line. We spending money going shopping on our fun time. These niggas waiting on this pussy like the lunch line. Ayy, pop that ass and move it, give me neck like I'm a choker. My new nigga caught a felon, he can't even leave a note. Give me money, fuck me good. He say I'm his lucky post, grind strong. Money on my lawyer, pussy coming home. That's that ass and shake it, hit the splits up on the sofa. He say you don't never listen, cause the money got my phone. Bitch, I'm better with no makeup, when I rock it, I'm a toe. Fendi, Prada, Gucci, loafers, and Dior, this pussy guys, nigga, try it. Playing with my name, it's about to keep body. Ran down a broke hoe, now I'm posted up on counter. You ain't spending dividends, peace out, I'm a holler. Got a nigga with a style, he gon' suck me like a Mary's. He rockin', he icy and cocky. Big racks, he don't fuck with niggas, tell him get back. Hit that street nigga, whole weight, 6-pack. Low key, fucking with that nigga, he don't chit chat.
Right before you get drafted, you get $1 million for an endorsement deal.
And I spend it in one day.
How'd you do it?
Well, you know, when you're young, you don't have a lot of business savvy. There's two words you forget about: FICA and sales tax. So I thought I was getting $1 million straight up, but you forget about those things. So really, I got about maybe like 600,000. So I go buy a $150,000 car. No negotiations. I don't know nothing about negotiations. Guy could have told me 200,000, I would have bought it. So I go and I get a black Mercedes, because that's what I always wanted. Black Mercedes and some nice wheels. Guy was like 150. Write the check. And I come home, my father's like, that's nice, where's mine? I was like, you know what, you made me who I am, jump in. So we ride, told the guy, I want another one, same one I got. So they go 300,000 right there. So we get home and my mom was like, oh, that's nice. I don't want one that big, I want a little one. Because I know I got more money coming in. So I'm just like, I just want to take care of this stuff now. So I go get my mom one. There's 500,000 right there. So now I got to get suits for the draft. I got to get jewelry. I got to get earrings. You know, I got to buy the Alpine. You got more money coming in. I'm gonna just put this to the side for you. Then he touched my hand and said, son, I watch you play here at high school. You're bright. You're a smart young man. I don't want you to be like all these other athletes. I always hear that term all my life. I don't want you to be like all these other athletes. So I said, you know what? I got to get a financial advisor. So I met with a whole bunch of guys, and you know, a lot of guys were coming in, and I can remember old timers saying, if it's too good to be true, don't do it. So a lot of guys came in, they say you're gonna get 40 million on your first contract. You give me the 40 million, I can turn it into 200 million by the time you're 23. I was like, I don't like this guy. Another guy say the same thing. And then I met one little small, beautiful Jewish man who says, I'm in the savings bonds. You know, we're gonna put your money in, you know, we're gonna start a sub-chapter S corporation from your family. So, you know, all the stuff that you're doing, you can write it off. I was like, you know what, Shalom, Baruch Hashem, I'm going with you, sir. And his name was Lester Nesbitt. I've been with him, and, you know, he's like a father to me. Like, every now and then, you know, I'll get cute. Like, one time, me and Tyson was in the Rolls-Royce dealership, and Tyson bought 3, and I wasn't going to buy 3, but I wasn't going to let him outdo me, so I bought 2. 600,000 going down the drain. Hey, I had it, but Lester called me like, hey, got to stop this, so. He's been good to me. You know, it was a right choice to make.
Did you really, I mean, speaking of excess, which you know, I think when you were younger and playing in the NBA, you had probably a little more fun with that stuff. Did you really once have a fish tank in your Mercedes speakers?
Yes, I did.
Have your bodyguard replace the fish that died daily?
I did. Because, you know, we always used to have competitions on the team on who could have the best car, best looking car, loudest car. So I was like, let me get a clear box with some fish in it. So we leave the house at 10:30. We buy 2 goldfish. We put them in there. We jam it all the way to practice. By the time we get to practice, the fish are in the bowl again. It didn't work. It didn't work as I would have liked it to.
Yes, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, big bro. How are you?
Good. And just so y'all know, this is my real sister, half, you know, same mom, different dad. I'm gonna ask you a few questions. It's a little weird, but people are requesting it. What's the easiest way for a guy to get in your pants?
McChickens.
McChickens?
McChickens.
You have that cheap puss. That cheap puss.
No, McChickens are elegant, like, meals, you know?
Okay, she's cheap. Anyways, guys, my sister's out here whoring out. Do you like aggressive or passive guys?
Aggressive, because I'm aggressive. You have to beat my ass, and I'm still gonna beat your ass, but you have to beat my ass, like, more.
Okay,
I'm still gonna beat your ass, though.
Okay, if I come up to you and say, I'm trying to...
No, Mom said there was something wrong with you.
Mom shouldn't have produced such a fine-ass girl. What the fuck?
It's not.
Baby sis, how are you doing?
I am happy. I feel good always. I'm a genius. I will maintain this. I will maintain everything with no loss. I am happy.
Oh, here we fucking go. You spent your stimulus check on a PS5? Yeah.
Bro, what if I told you it's not that serious?
Let me ask you a question. Do you know how much it costs to start an LLC?
Oh, you don't give it a rest, do you?
$200. With that money, you could have started 3 LLCs, my boy. Why do I need 3? Get serious, you lazy fuck.
Alright guys, today I want to show you how to correctly finger A minor. So you want to start up with your thumb and gradually go up.
Hey, he dropped his soap.
I said she hold me fast every time I'm in her. When I get right, I promise that we gon' register. She ain't head for it.
BB, I stop my grill out. Bitch, fuck you, they been up ill out. I don't give a fuck by none of that shit. By none of that shit. I don't give a fuck by none of that shit. By none of that shit. I don't give a fuck by none of that shit. By none of that shit. I don't give a fuck by.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, go. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah. Me don't get wet. And I'm right on in your land. You turn your clothes to the man.